Princess Catherine stepped out in a striking green coat and instantly captured every eye at this year's St. Patrick's Day celebration. From her elegant hat to the warm smile she shared with the soldiers of the Irish Guards, the moment felt special from the very first second. The annual St. Patrick's Day Parade is one of the most beloved traditions within the British Army's Irish Guards Regiment. Held each year in London, the ceremony celebrates Irish heritage and the long-standing connection between the regiment and the royal family. As honorary colonel of the Irish Guards, Princess Catherine plays a central role in the event, greeting soldiers, presenting shamrocks, and marking a moment of unity between tradition and modern royal life. Royal watchers, fashion observers, and members of the public all waited to see what the Princess of Wales would wear, because over the years, St. Patrick's Day has quietly become one of her most iconic style moments. The princess stepped out wearing a beautifully tailored deep green coat, designed by the British fashion house Alexander McQueen. The structured silhouette, with sharp shoulders and a fitted waist, has become something of a signature for her. The coat moved elegantly as she walked, striking that perfect balance between ceremonial formality and understated sophistication. But what makes Catherine's fashion choices so fascinating is that they rarely exist in isolation. The shade of green was no accident. Green has long been associated with Ireland, St. Patrick's Day, and the Irish Guards themselves. By choosing this color, the princess visually aligned herself with the soldiers she was there to honor. And here's something royal watchers noticed immediately: the coat itself wasn't brand new. Princess Catherine has often embraced a thoughtful approach to fashion, frequently re-wearing pieces from her wardrobe rather than debuting something entirely new. Her accessories were equally considered. Perched neatly atop her head was a beret-style felt hat from Lock & Co. Hatters, the historic British milliner that has been crafting hats for centuries. Designed by milliner Awan Golding, the piece featured delicate floral detailing, adding just enough texture without overwhelming the clean lines of the outfit. Then there were the subtle finishing touches. The princess wore green tourmaline and diamond earrings by British jeweler Kiki McDonough. The stones caught the light softly, echoing the deep green tones of her coat while adding a hint of sparkle. In her hand was a small black handbag, the elegant love letter bag by designer Grace Hahn. Compact, structured, and understated, it provided a gentle contrast against the green palette of the ensemble. But perhaps the most meaningful element of the entire outfit was something much smaller. Pinned to her coat was the golden shamrock brooch of the Irish Guards, a piece steeped in tradition. The shamrock has long been the emblem of the regiment, symbolizing Irish heritage and unity. And alongside the brooch, the princess wore a fresh sprig of shamrock, continuing a ritual that dates back generations. During the parade, members of the regiment wear their own sprigs of shamrock, linking the ceremony to centuries of Irish symbolism. Over the years, St. Patrick's Day has become one of the occasions where Princess Catherine's personal style and royal duty intersect most visibly. She has worn countless shades of green to the parade: emerald, forest, bottle green, each subtly different, yet always tied to the same tradition. In 2023, for example, she wore a teal coat that mirrored the plume worn in the ceremonial bearskin caps of the Irish Guards, a color connected to the historic Order of St. Patrick. Clothing becomes a language, one that communicates respect, continuity, and modern elegance all at once. The Princess of Wales has found a way to honor royal tradition without feeling distant or extravagant. Her style is polished, certainly, but it's also thoughtful, repeatable, and often surprisingly practical. And that might be the real reason why this annual parade continues to capture so much attention. At its heart, the image people will remember from this year's celebration is wonderfully simple. Princess Catherine standing among the Irish Guards, a deep green coat moving gently in the March breeze, a shamrock pinned to her shoulder. Moments like this remind us that royal traditions endure not just through ceremonies, but through the people who carry them forward. Do you think Princess Catherine's approach to royal fashion, re-wearing pieces while honoring tradition, is what makes her style so admired around the world? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy thoughtful royal stories like this, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next video.